goalkeeper Drake Callender.
Drake, we saw the reception that you got during warm-ups from the crowd. What was it like then and kind of throughout the match, your first game in St. Paul?
Yeah, it was a really good feeling running out there and hear him cheer for me, especially for my first game at Allianz. I think the support in warm-ups throughout the game and then celebrating at the end of the game with the Wonderwall was a really special moment for me, especially for my first win clean sheet with the club. So really, really good feelings.
Sure, and he had to step up at some key moments as well.
Yeah, it felt good to play a good role in getting the win, and I think a clean sheet is reflective of an entire group effort. Yeah, maybe a couple of saves here and there, but again, we went and scored the goal, and defense held it down, and I think it's a really big result to start the season.
How does that feel to get your first win as a Loon at home?
It's a great feeling, yeah. I think we work all week for this game. Every week we work to show up and, to have that experience in front of the fans at home. It was a new feeling for me, because I haven't felt the atmosphere and haven't played here before. So it feels great to have the win at home and to, add 3 points to our team.
Obviously, Denke had, 15 goals last year. He had a goal last week, a real threat. What did you like from the defenders in front of you? How to limit his chances?
Just the tenacity, just to just to stop the shot, just to be physical, to be really just prevent him from getting into any deadly areas, and even when he was in those areas, not allowing him to create space or score a goal. Even when there was in the wider channels, our wingers and outside center backs really good, just blocking crosses, and a couple, I think, pivotal moments towards the end of the game there, where we had some really good blocks from Devin and Morris. But yeah, I think it was a full shift from our back line.
Did anything change when the captain leaves? He's kind of such a key piece of that defense. What needed to kind of shift when he left?
Yeah, Boxy has such a big presence when it comes to our back line, and a leadership. And I think what's unique about this group is that guys step up in moments when they need to. And so, Devin subbing on, came into the game, very, very effective, key blocks, looked comfortable on the ball. I think really good decisions. And so, it's not easy to come into a game like that. And I think he did a really, really great job.
Is it difficult as a goalkeeper to be out there by yourself for 90 minutes with that cold, and is that a challenge at all?
Yeah, it's kind of a balance because, in some sense, I am alone back there, but, I really took this game to kind of take it all in. And I could feel that, I wasn't alone out there, Sometimes that can be the case in this position, but I think the fans, the team, it's a very, very good locker room, a good atmosphere to where I don't feel as isolated back there. But, yeah, probably one of the coldest games I've played in. But, again, it's I can't control the weather. I can control how I kind of navigate those feelings and that feeling. So, maybe a bit more movement back there and a bit more just communication to keep my mind in the game, kind of off of how I'm feeling, helped me out a lot.
And then tied 0-0 at halftime. Did Cam have anything to say in the locker room at the break?
Yeah, he just said keep going. I think we had some really good moments in the first half. There was a couple things that we could improve upon, and I think it was just pushing us to play a full 100+ minutes. 90-minute game, but again, it's 10 extra minutes. It was gonna come down to the very end. We couldn't take a moment to relax at all throughout the game. Of course, we're managing the game. Of course, we go up a goal, and it's a bit different in terms of how we manage the game. But I think overall, he just told us just to really keep going, and not overcomplicate things.
How did it feel for the entire back line and the defense in general to be able to get the stops in that first 15 minutes when Cincinnati had that flurry of set pieces early on?
Yeah, the first 15 minutes in any MLS game is going to be hectic and crazy. So I think to defend, I don't know how many corner kicks or wide free kicks there was, but I think in comparison to conceding the first set play against Austin last week, to go and keep a clean sheet, defend the set plays, do a really good job in that space, I think is a really good improvement upon last week, and we're just looking just to build and grow that.
Your ball distribution, tell us a little bit about that throughout the game, that sort of thing. How comfortable were you?
Yeah,
You're attacking
yeah, it was tricky. The ball felt a bit hard because it was cold. But again, I think for me,
Understatement.
yeah, I think for me, it's more just like recognizing when to play short, when to play long. If I'm playing long, who am I targeting? Could I maybe complete a couple more passes? Yes, but I think for me, the most important thing is I give my team the best chance of picking up second balls, of containing the ball, and not putting anyone else under pressure.
Do you feel like you're starting to grow into it?
Yeah.
Seeing the difference, perhaps, from preseason, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, really, any time you join a new team and start to kind of evolve how you guys play together, there's going to be moments where it might feel a bit testing, you know. And I think as we progress through like the season, we'll see more of this group enjoying the ball a bit more.
How'd you feel about the pitch tonight? The goal box in front of the Wonderwall has been a kind of a known problem spot here for at least a few years now.
I didn't mind it. Yeah, I thought it was great. I honestly expected to come here, given the snow and the conditions, that there would be mud and dirt patches. But to be honest, it looks like our groundskeepers have done a really good job. So shout out to our groundskeepers. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit maybe a couple dirt patches, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm a goalkeeper. You know, it's like. Yeah, you wear medals. You're used to playing on different surfaces: turf, shorter grass, longer grass. And I think over the years, you find a way to be effective on any surface.
Does that sound? Scoring 2-2.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good, and I'm grateful. You know, always right on my race. All glory to God, and it's all thanks to Him.
Walk us through that goal. I mean, you were obviously set up on the back post. Kind of walk us through kind of your positioning, what you were trying to potentially have come your way there.
To be honest, I was trying to take the free kick. I was trying to take the free kick because I scored from that position on the other goal again in the League Cup game.
Okay.
But Joaquin and Tomas, they've been practicing free kicks, so I just said, okay, you guys can take it, and then I guess was a goal that supposed to come to me.
Cam said earlier he felt like there should have been one goal in the first half. Do you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. I think we had a lot of chances in the first half. We should have finished better. We're still polishing out, still a new system, and still, still one or two things that we can do better, that's for sure.
How much did the cold affect things?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. To be honest, it's better than the last season. Our first opening game here, windy and rainy. But at the same time, we win the game and we're happy for the 3 points.
Kelvin, how important is it to keep working when you don't have the ball? It seemed like you did a lot of that today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think as a team in general, we played well. Compared to last season, I'm having more touches on the ball, so I'm very happy about that, and I'm helping my team by bringing other players into play, and it is working quite well, I would say.
How do you feel about the entire attacking structure compared to what it was last year?
Yeah, I think there is more presence, more chances, more opportunity for us to score goals, and we are evolving, right? Last time we were working more on the defensive part, and now we are trying to move forward.
What did you feel what Joaquin was able to do tonight? I feel like he was kind of everywhere creating.
Yeah, I mean, that's his style of play. We all know that. He's a great player, and he brings other people into play. And I think that's his greatest attribute.
As somebody that sees him and Tomas and their connection that was forged in Argentina 7-8 years ago, how have you seen them kind of work together?
Yeah, I mean, I think they help each other on and off the pitch, and I think having those two together help us too as a team collectively.
How would you assess the team's first half performance, and perhaps what form of adjustments you had perhaps made for that second half? What did the coach say?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that we wanted to be more concrete and finish the chances that we had, because I think in the first half was a good game. We played really well. We just the last pass was what was missing, and in the second half, we after the goal, I think we did also very well to keep forward, to keep the goal and that goal forward. Yeah.